Hey, welcome to Mornings with Patty. Today I'm reading from Hope for Today, October 10th. And the topic is about understanding this first step that's in the recovery community. And it's we admitted we were powerless over alcohol and that our lives had become unmanageable. What I like to say is, I have admitted that I have no control over people, places, and things. I really don't. And when my life is unmanageable, then I'm trying to control something I shouldn't. And that is the reading today. Sometimes I need to work this step backwards. I don't always recognize when I'm powerless or when I have no control, but I certainly notice when my life becomes unmanageable. Then I remember that usually when I'm feeling insane, I'm forgetting my powerlessness or my lack of control or the illusion of control of people, places, and things, and I'm trying to control outcomes or other people. My life quickly deteriorates when I indulge my ego and recklessly set out to change someone or something over which I have no control. In other words, when I try to get my way. I can be stubborn about it too, spending an inordinate amount of time, effort to that end. And the inevitable result is pain, frustration, and utter failure. Even if I acknowledge my powerlessness, until I accept it, I still experience pain. This is so important. When I accept that I have no control over people, places, and things, and I surrender my will, having to have my way, to this thing called a higher power's will, however, I gain some measure of serenity and humility. I become spiritually teachable then. I wish I could say I always respect and accept my powerlessness. If only I ask my higher power for guidance, let it do its part while I do mine, and then went on from here. Often this process really does happen, but I'm human, and sometimes I need to go through the experience of struggling with someone or something before I become willing to surrender and accept reality once again. And my recovery is about progress, not perfection. My spiritual program is about progress, not perfection. And each time I practice accepting that I do not have control over people, places, and things, it comes closer to being a natural response. And the good news is that with surrender and acceptance comes release from my pain. The pain is not the surrender and acceptance, it's in the resistance, my friends. So there was a lot packed in there, but here is the short version. When I am trying to control people, places, and things that are none of my damn business, then my life becomes unmanageable with frustration, fear, and anxiety. You flip this around and you say, oh, my life, I'm feeling fear, frustration, and anxiety, and my life is going to shit. It's because you're trying to control something that does not belong to you. Stay in your lane. Yesterday, during the storm that was approaching our town, there were these two women who were trying to figure out what to do, and they brought me into it. What should I do? And I let them figure that shit out on their own. I didn't go and try and rescue them or put myself out of my way because it was their turn to figure it out. That was a way of seeing how I am managing myself so it doesn't become unmanageable. I would have walked out into a tornado, drove over to somebody's house because they were too afraid, and endangering my life because they were insane or something. Anyway, I just share that as a particular experience about honoring yourself, not wanting to fix and change people, and allow people to be who they are and let them figure their own shit out. There's a lot of work in this thing called recovery. There's a lot of work in this spiritual practice. And what I can tell you is that my spiritual practice depends on my reliance on my higher power, this indescribable compassion that put this mechanism of a body, this incredible miracle of a body together where I don't have to worry about blinking or swallowing or breathing or making my heart beat or making my body heal. My higher power and yours is throughout all of creation. And if we can rely on that, if we can learn to understand and rely on that, our lives will become so much easier and better. And I promise you that will happen. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and share this with somebody who could benefit. I love you so.